How's it going, everybody? I'm Dr. John Clayton, your Layton Chiropractor here in Utah at Supra Chiropractic. In today's video, we're going to go over some dry needling and some adjustment stuff. But I first want to introduce and thank our guest, or the person in this video. Her name is Jill Harple. She gave me permission to shout out her business because just like Supra Chiropractic, they created their own business, and it's one of those painstaking processes that takes a lot of time, but in the end it's so beneficial, and it's such a fun reward to have to see something that you create grow. And I just want to give a special shout out to Jill and her business. Her and her husband own Western Shot Creek, and you can look them up at www.wseshotcreek.com, and I'll have it in the description below. But basically what they do is they make shotcrete, which is they make the pump system which shoots out concrete, and it's to help spray it onto like a wall, and that's used in like big high-rise buildings, it's used in swimming pools, it's used in like ditches to create those, and as well as like skate parks to make those angles and everything. So it's a really cool process, and if you are looking for this for yourself, if you're building like a skate park at your house or a swimming pool, or if you just need a good connection for this, then hit up Jill and her family that owns the Western Shot Creek business. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and it's always a pleasure to make these for you guys. Again, remember to like and subscribe to this channel, as well as leave any comments in the comments below, or questions that you have about chiropractic or anything that we do in this video, and we'll catch you at the end. Enjoy the video. Deep breath in here, all the way out. 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 Okay. How are those feeling for you?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Deep breath in here, all the way out. A deep breath in here, all the way out. Deep breath in here, all the way out. That deep breath in here, all the way out. So when we worked on those muscles last time, how did those feel?
Good.
Good?
It took them like a day to kind of
Like calm down a little bit?
calm down, and then the next day I'm like, oh, I can walk
Yeah.
again.
Were they both sore, or was it just the one over here?
Mostly the left side.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the left side is a real booger.
Okay. Did you feel any difference with crossing legs at all after doing it?
After you reminded me of that, I looked, and I do cross my legs a lot.
Do you?
So I mentally started thinking, remembering
Yeah.
that that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
And it's difficult not to do it because it's just natural.
Yeah, yeah. It's a way like we relax. We're like, oh, kick the legs up and call it a day, right?
But I was able to remember to keep those legs uncrossed.
Yeah. I even do it too, so I'm guilty.
Yeah. I just didn't think I did it that much, but once you brought it to my attention, I'm like, I really do that a lot.
Yeah. I always tease people, like, if you do it a lot, then bring a rubber band and put it on your wrist and then snap yourself every time you catch yourself crossing your legs, especially if you got like sciatica,
Yes.
So.
And it does make a difference because it did. One time I caught myself crossing, and the pain started to come back, and I uncrossed, and I'm like, stop.
No way. It went away?
And it subsided, yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Deep breath in here. All the way out. See, just end the video right there. We already figured out the problem, right?
Yeah.
No, let's still do the needles. Yeah. Deep breath in here. All the way out. And deep breath in here. All the way out. And deep breath
That
in
one's
here.
stubborn.
That's a very stubborn one, yep. So we just hold off our stress right there, So that's how it goes. Yeah, deep breath in here, all the way out. Deep breath in here, all the way out.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Okay, relax there. Okay, any tenderness up here in the shoulders?
No.
Not too bad. Okay, perfect. And then of those muscles that we pushed on, the gluteus medius, gluteus maximus, or the piriformis, which one was the most tender when we did that last time?
Pardon me. Whatever is right.
The top one there?
Yes.
Okay, so the medius one. Okay. So then definitely consistent with leg crossing then, huh?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Is that okay on that hip there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect. There. Deep breath in here. All the way out.
There it goes.
Okay. It's a deep one in there.
Yes.
Other side for me there.
Okay.
If you're as tight as me, it starts to go just as you're twisting it.
Yes.
So.
Oh, that's right. I always forget about that.
Yeah, you're good. Is that okay in your shoulder right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Deep breath in here. I'm going to bring us up down all the way out.
So it's just stubborn.
Stubborn one?
Yes.
Gotcha. Can you lay on your back for me? I know, sorry, I moved your hand up so I was like, so I wouldn't crush your hand.
Uh-oh.
I felt good on my hip, but you crushed my hand.
Oh,
when you did.
sorry.
So, no, you're good. I just didn't want to hurt you at all. So.
Now, if you tweaked a thumb,
Yeah.
it would hurt if it was tweaked, right? The only reason I ask is I tripped on my dog's bone, and maybe I just noticed it, and I'm like,
Oh, did it kind of like pull out like that on you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, there's a muscle in there.
Because it feels like the bone is sticking out larger here.
Okay. Yeah, so it might have gotten swollen a little bit because that muscle is kind of like a fan that shoots across there. So they call it the adductor pollicis muscle. There's your nerdy fact for the day.
Yeah.
So it pulls in to grab like this.
Yeah.
Okay, and so if that got tweaked and like kind of pulled out like that, that would make sense that bone's kind of swollen because the muscle pulled on the bone. So yeah, I'll check that. No, I can put a needle in it. Just remind me when we do the dry needling. I'll just throw a needle in it, and it just has to sit there for a few minutes and pull it out, and it's good to go.
Okay.
So, but the alternative is we go in and like deep tissue massage that muscle, and everyone just wants to die when you do that, you know.
Yeah.
So, but a little bit crunchy on that one. So it was this thumb here. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, it felt compared to this one, it's like, and maybe it's just sticking out more.
Yeah, what does this one feel like?
Same.
But this is the tender one, and it's tender right on that bone right there. Okay, perfect. With this thumb, because it pulls in like that, so you just want to get right in to it right here. So there's that muscle right there. So you just pinch in right there. You know you're on it when you go like this.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then there's one a little bit lower, so right at like the base of the thumb right there. So you can kind of push right into there. Or another way is like if I grab this hand here and I dig in with my fingers, I'm going to pull in like this, and then I kind of just wrap the hand in like this and dig into it that way, right? So if you want to be really mean, you can take some clamps and clamp it on right there and just dig it in, kind of like a clothespin almost.
Yeah.
But like I'm sure you got some clamps laying around.
Yes.
You can feel that big muscle right there. That's the one that gets aggravated in there, and then pulls on that bone right there. Okay. So, but I can either take a needle in there and kind of go through that way, or we could just take a clamp and clamp it on like that. There. Yeah. So the ones I recommend, like you can just buy them kind of from any like hardware store.
Yeah,
like,
we get those.
Yeah. So anything like this, and then you just open up the thumb, and then just put it on both sides right there, like that. And just squeeze it in, and it's got a pretty general pressure on it. I went and I saw these little cute ones from another store, and I was like, "Oh, these ones are so good for that." And I tried them, and I was like, "Okay, these ones are more powerful than these ones." Yeah. So these ones are good because it's really broad. So do you want me to take that off for you?
Sure.
Okay. So in the end, if you just want a little home therapy, just grab one of these clamps. Just make sure that it's not going to cut you at all. It's not like metal. That's why these have the plastic on them, and then you're good to go.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, try those in case you tweak it next time, right?
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I told him I couldn't play with the small for a while because he left his toys later.
Oh, gotcha.
And it's a dog, mind you.
Exactly. He understood you perfectly too, though.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. You know, when the dog grabs the ball and he's like, "Come play with me, Mom," and then you're like, "Remember this?" And he's like, "Oh, shoot." You know?
She's not going to let me play.
That's when you leave something for her to trip over now, right?
Yes.
Payback.
Turkey. Getting a dog's like having kids.
I know. So that's my wife's like, let's just have kids instead of having dogs. Like,
yeah.
"Oh, whatever." So there's a good one there. Okay. Let's see. I think if you're face down, I probably can't do the needling in it if you're face down, so I'll just show you real quick.
Okay.
So, nothing too crazy. Okay. And there's no tension here at the bottom right there, right? Okay, nothing down there. Okay. Just all in here. So, as long as we're right, kind of in that mid belly of it. Let's see. Okay. And do you feel more tension here?
Right in
there. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to go a little bit lower just so there's a little bit more meat to work with there. Okay, here, just give it a little bit of a poke. Okay. Once that's in there, should go in. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And then here's the fun part. Okay. So we're going to just take the needle and we're going to rotate it. You're going to feel that muscle start to get a little bit tighter. Feel it getting tighter?
Yeah.
Okay. If it's too tight, just tell me to stop, okay? But this is just breaking down, because the muscle kind of like gets, when it gets pulled, it kind of like tightens as a response. This is just to help it kind of relax and loosen out, then it'll heal faster.
Kind of like having blood draw. It's not
Kind of, yeah.
It's not horrible.
A really bad blood draw where the
Yes.
needle's moving a little bit.
Where they leave you all bruised.
Oh, seriously. Yeah. Bruising's not that common in dry needling, so probably happens here and there, but not as much. So we just spin that around. You feeling that in there? Yeah. Okay. And usually when I've done thumb ones in the past, they're sore for like 10 minutes, and then they
just subsides.
Yeah, then it subsides and they're good. So, and most of them I do it one time and pain goes away and they're done. So yeah.
Is this good for arthritis too? People who have arthritis?
Yeah. It depends on like what's causing the arthritis for sure.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if it's just like normal degeneration type arthritis, for sure. So I've even done it into like kind of around the joints and stuff to help. Yeah, it gives people a lot of relief. So, yeah, because you can use it in the tendons too. Like I can go through these tendons in there, open them up, kind of do this winding stuff and break them down.
Loosen them up.
So, but most people don't want to have a bunch of needles in them. So
no.
But I don't know if there's been a ton of research to be like this. There's a direct, correlation. And typically it's sad, but like I don't see how hard it is to pull that out now. It's wrapped in there real good.
Yeah.
So you just have to turn it the other way and then pull it out.
Oh, very cool.
So
Yeah,
little
there you go.
magic trick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and if there's any blood, just let me know, and I'll give you a little cotton ball. Perfect. Relax here. Go all the way over. Relax. Okay. Look all the way over. It's so hard. You're like, I don't know how to relax.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm a very uptight person.
Seriously. Put that down there. I know it's hard because it's like, you got my brain, in your hands. How are you going to do this, So, I'm going to take a deep breath in here. All the way out.
Oh, that was nice.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that felt good. That was
So,
nice.
learn how to do that one on me, and then it'll be a good day. So, okay.
All right.
Sit up there for me.
There we go.
things that fly. What are those things?
Oh, the drone.
Yeah,
the
the
one.
drone.
Have you guys tried out yours yet?
Did I show you that when they did one, it looked like a video game? That's how clear
Are you serious?
the camera was. It looked like we were...
Yeah, because they probably use like a 4K camera, right?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
It's pretty awesome.
That is awesome. Okay. And then do you get a lot of pain in here towards that bone right there? Or is it mainly out in here?
It's more kind of right...
Right in there?
Yeah, it's like the muscle is...
Right in there?
It's kind of like it's tense right there. Almost.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, when,
right
there's
there.
because that's kind of that junction point, because you can feel the bone right there, right?
Right there. Mm-hmm.
And so with that bone being right there, that's where the glutes hook in on. Okay. So when I hit him out here and I put him into a contraction, it will release tension right there. Okay. If you do go into that area right there, I'll show you real quick. I'll use a different size of needle because I have to gauge the depth in there, because if you go too deep, you can get into a little bit of trouble with some nerves. So you always want to gauge how deep you can go based on each person's anatomy.
Yeah.
So what you do is kind of that same bone you were talking about for your son's low back, right?
Yes.
Is we find that bone here, the sacrum, okay? And then there's little bones on them still that stick out. They're called tubercles. So you can push on the first one, second one, and then third one. Come to the side of the third one here, okay? And just going to go down and hit the bone right here, like that. Goes in like this, okay? And then that tells me how deep I can go for the next needle next to it without hurting nerve, right? Okay. So basically what I did is the needle is about that long here, and then I went in, so there's about that much sticking out, so I went about halfway in, so about 25 millimeters down for this area. So then I know to gauge it based on this other one that I can go 25 millimeters for this next one right next to it, right here, which is kind of in that joint line. So then I can put electricity through this one as well. So I just have to match the needles right there. Okay, just like that. Okay, so did you feel much of anything? No. Yeah, most people it's like, man, this is big needles. Oh,
Yeah.
It's not that bad. The needles are small in diameter. So okay. So then we're gonna find that muscle here, and as long as we're above this hip here, we can go into them just like this. Okay. So then be a little bit tender. We're just gonna go right in like that. Okay, and then all the way down. Perfect. There's your hip bone.
Oh.
Feel that?
Yeah.
Yep. Just little pokes on that. Okay. And then we're going to come out to the side here on it.
Okay.
Okay. And because the gluteus medius is your primary painful muscle, then we're going to put a couple, or I guess 4, so 2 sets, a couple sets, a little tender in there.
That's what was that.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's kind of...
It's not horrible.
No.
It just kind of feels weird.
It is, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually the people that I've had that have expressed pain in dry needling, it's typically because the practitioner would kind of thread the needle in and out when they do it, and it's like, just put it in, leave it in, you know?
Yeah.
So, okay, so we're going to come a little bit lower here. Perfect. And then one more through this gluteus medius here. Okay, not too bad there?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. So then the gluteus maximus ones, they're slightly bigger. Yeah, because we're changing the angle of how we're going into it. We want to go sideways this way, not straight down in. Okay? Okay, so we just find the hip bone there, kind of come right out here from it, and then we're going to go to that first point here, and then just get a little bit of a poke, like that. Okay, and let me know if it gets more intense. Okay, perfect. So now we're right against the bone right there. Okay? You're taking it like a champ. You're like, I don't even have a pain tolerance, man.
I used to have pellets put in there.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, this is nothing compared to that.
This is nothing compared to that.
I know. I had a nurse practitioner send me, because I'm like, will you show me a video of it from her Instagram? And so she showed me, and I'm like, that's a pretty good cut and a pretty good hole you put in there, you know? So, but she's like, well, it's only once every like 6 months or something like that. I'm like, well,
yeah, but
I guess that's worth it.
You numb enough?
Oh, yeah, you really feel it afterwards?
Yeah. That happened to me once.
Oh, no.
And I just kept my mouth shut because it was already too late. They were already petting.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kept my mouth shut.
Yeah.
But I was like, getting cut was no anesthetic.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that was one and done there.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I don't blame you. Okay. So now, we just, as long as we have an even amount of needles in there, we can put electricity on each of them, right?
Oh, okay.
And then up to 6 sets of them, so 12 needles total. So we're just going to roll this around here. We're just going to put these ones right up here at the top. Okay. Because one of them is just down to the bone. There's not really necessarily like muscle in it. You may not feel it as much in that first set we did. Okay. But all the other ones are in muscle really well.
Yeah, my sister was saying, it made my foot move weird.
Yeah.
She says it didn't hurt, just made my foot move weird.
Yeah, it's like you're dancing, but you
Yes.
can't control it, so. Yeah, that's how you know when you get it really, really dialed in there.
It's doing its job.
Mm-hmm. I know the fun part, though, is afterwards when you get up to walk afterwards, and it feels like you did a one-sided butt cheek workout.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
Does it build them up? If it does, I'll have this done on the other side.
Well, it's funny, though, because you can actually buy, like, a TENS unit. I'll make a TENS unit video pretty soon, and I'll see if the company wants me to address it. I messaged them, but I was just saying, you know, how deep into kind of these TENS units do you want me to talk about in a video about their product? And it's like, because you can use what's called Russian stimulation on it. So what it does is the pads are on there or whatever, and they'll go and tighten up for about 10 seconds, maximum contraction of your muscle, and it lets go. Okay, so it's basically putting yourself through a mini workout, and then it lets go, mini workout, let it go.
Maybe I should do, you know, I have one of those.
Oh, do you? Yeah, you'll have to see.
Because I paid money to have, of course you have to dial it. You can't just do it without everything else.
Yeah.
Anyway, to firm my stomach.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, well, God, maybe that works on the muscles too. So I bought it to work on my arms and my abs.
Yeah.
I just didn't use it consistently. Maybe I should.
Well, and I always tell people too. I mean, if you know the anatomy of each body part, like your chest, arms, back, or you're like, I don't really know where the muscles run. Let me know, and I can always put them on you. Then you take pictures and be like, hey, if I want to do this muscle,
put it right there.
Put it here and here. If you want to do like this muscle, do this one, because there's 2 heads to this one, 3 heads to this one. So there's a bunch of different ways.
Yeah.
So, are you ready for the fun part?
Yes.
So we're gonna do the ones right here in the middle, right there first. Okay. So tell me when you start feeling like a little tapping going through there.
Okay.
Feeling anything?
I did at first.
Very small.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
okay. There's the tapping. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so still feeling good there?
I did.
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. Yeah, getting pieces of it, right?
Yeah, it just kind of sneaks up and boop.
Yeah. And then real quick before turning to the glute ones, do you want me to put a bolster underneath your legs at all?
Sure.
Like a little pillow?
Oh, actually, I feel it more if I put the legs up.
Yeah, see.
There we go.
I'm just going to slide a little bit closer to you
It's
there.
not bad at all. Reminds me of when I was doing my thing on my abs.
Yeah. Okay, ready for the fun ones? So there's going to be 4 through the gluteus medius.
Okay.
And it's going to be pretty intense because there's 4. So,
okay.
Okay, so tell me when you start feeling it.
I feel it kind of at the upper half.
Yep, be the upper ones right now.
Yeah.
Okay. If it gets too intense, just let me know and I'll turn it down a little bit.
Okay. I feel it kind of on the left now.
Okay, perfect. Okay, still feeling pretty good? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to turn on the next set of them that are in that area because they kind of crisscross over each other. Mm-hmm. It may not take much on this one because it's going to trigger the same muscle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, feeling that?
Yeah.
Too intense? Or you good?
No, I just feel like it's making the muscle work.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can get that muscle to contract because then we know that we're really good in there. Man, you're a fighter. Holy cow. Man.
Is my muscle wiggling?
No, not really. Mm-hmm. Holy cow. Interesting. Yeah, usually if I turn on this last one, let's see if it triggers it from this one, okay? Yeah. If all of them are too intense, we'll just turn them all down, okay? Okay. Okay, so we're going to turn on the gluteus maximus now.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Those ones are moving real good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you may feel all of them even more. Do you want me to turn down those upper ones, or are they okay?
I'm okay.
Okay there? Okay. If they start, like, grabbing really hard, and, like, the muscle starts contracting too heavy, just as your muscle kind of, like, lets go, then let me know.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Yeah, it's almost like you can feel it contracting, like you can't relax it. It's going.
Exactly. It takes over all the control for you. So, okay. Pretty cool feeling, huh?
Yeah. I can feel it going boop, boop,
yeah, boop, boop,
like
boop.
moving.
So, I'm just going to kind of take you through. These ones down here, the lower ones, won't twist as much because they're a different style of needle. Okay. And they're really long. Okay. So we're just going to mainly do these top ones where the main problem is. Okay. So we're just going to take the needle, and we're going to rotate it. Like, I can hear people talking, but you guys aren't talking. There's construction next door there.
Yes.
Feeling that?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. It just feels weird.
Okay, perfect.
Kind of weird
it might tighten up on you, so let me know.
Okay. Oh,
there it goes.
Yeah.
Took a minute, but we got it. Okay. If it's too intense, just let me know, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, see that needle won't turn anymore.
Yeah.
Right there. You can feel it like lock out. So here's the crazy part, right? Is if I go to pull the needle, it won't pull out. Because it's wrapped in there, right?
Oh, so you have to go the other way?
Yep, so you can just let it go actually, after I pull it out like that. Let it go, and then it starts to just kind of slowly unwind itself. Crazy, huh?
It is crazy.
So, and then when we go to pull it out, it'll still have some resistance on it, but then I just have to just twist it the other way a little bit, and then it pulls right out. So, it's really cool stuff.
It's funny how you get in your mind thinking, I'm going to have needles in me.
Exactly.
They don't.
Well, and the funny part is people are like, how long are these needles? You know? And then you pull them out, and you're like, holy cow, they're that long.
That wasn't me.
Yeah. And like, was that all the way in there? Like, yeah. So. Yeah, a good sign is too if it takes a while to wrap up in there, it's not as bad, right? I've got some that twist up immediately, and people are just like, holy cow. And it's like, your muscle is just that tight all the time.
Yeah.
So.
I did try to help it out with those stretches, and I'm finally doing them now.
Yeah. Well, I think too, I mean, keep doing them, because honestly, well, that one's going there. Yeah, those stretches are going to save you in the end. And
oh, there it goes. I can feel it.
That one's a good one there. Okay, so now we're locked in there. Oh, so it's kind of even breaking loose a little bit. I felt the grab for a second there too.
Yeah, I can feel it tightening up a little bit.
Yeah, that was
not bad though.
There's that pole right there. We're just going to hold that for a sec. So we'll just put a little bit of a cotton ball because these ones are a little bit bigger. Okay, they're still going to be a little bit stuck and tight, I think. Okay. So this is a 75. That was all the way in.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Pretty good one there.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are all the 75s. Yeah, and they're coming out really smooth too. So I'm really satisfied with that. There. That one's a little bit more gritty. That one too. Not too bad. Okay. And here comes the long ones. These are the 130s.
Like, whoa.
Like, holy cow. Show the camera too. Oh, that one like really got in there good.
Yeah, that one.
That's the 130. So it's they're at least 6.5 inches long.
Wow.
So
that's pretty cool.
All right, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I love making this content for you guys and really showing you what it is that Supra Chiropractic has to offer that's different from most other chiropractors out there. And so if you are in Utah and if you suffer from sciatica, come into Supra Chiropractic. I'd love to help you guys out with that. Get some dry needling going in there, get the whole body adjusted for you. Anything that we really need to do, let's do it. And so again, when it comes to finding a chiropractor, really, that's why the whole purpose of these videos and the YouTube channel is to help educate you guys and show you what it is that I do different or what I do in general, honestly, so that people know, hey, is that the right chiropractor for me? And if so, awesome, come on in. If not, sweet, go and do some more research and find someone that will help you with the problem that you have. So again, I'm going to leave you how I leave you in every single video. We're at Supra Chiropractic. We've got your back and everything else, and we'll see you in the next video.